All right, follow me, you guys. I got something to show you. So we're in my room here. It is a bedroom and an office, 2 in 1. All the best deals are. Okay, cool. So what I want to show you guys today down at my desk area here, I want to show you guys a great way that I've used to remember information. So first things first, there's a lot of great things about this desk. All the things that are good for me are accessible. So all the ways that I track my habits right here, a list of stuff that I do in the morning, a current book that I'm reading, it's all like right here. Glasses case, like it's all accessible. Like I don't have to work to do anything. And that's a really great way to build a habit, by the way, is like eliminating the resistance to like get stuff. But I want to show you a way that you can, I was about to put the cap on the wrong side of the thing. It already has a cap. I want to show you a way that you can study and like remember stuff. So flip to a random page here. So I'll show you how I study. So say I'm studying like, I don't know, health. Actually, I hardly ever study health, but whatever. I'll cut the page down like this. And on this side will be like regular notes. And on this side will be creation. I find this to be so important because I'm not sure if you ever read a book and you get to the end of the page, you're like, what the hell did I just read? Or you even take notes and you like still can't remember it. What I've learned is that the brain can learn through that form, rote learning, like just like repeating it over and over, but that's boring to the brain and for me. But the brain learns best through creation. Jim Kwik, who's a brain coach, he's like learning is a participation sport. It's not passive, it's active. Oh, I forgot the T. Is it having one side for rote memory and then one side for creation. So like I might write, like the health stat might be like, I don't know, sugar is like inflammation. But then the creation side might be like, I might ask a question like, what causes me to eat more sugar? I don't know, something like that. Or something along those lines that it's not like just the note itself, it's like it's creation. It's like me thinking from my thought, not thinking from the book's thought, if that makes sense. And so also after I study, I do other forms of writing. So like it's so important to have not just intellectual input, but intellectual output. It's a new concept I've been playing with for the last year or so, but it really helps like balance the two. And I'm finding that when you or I decide to write, let it out, then we actually learn it better because we're like creating it. We're not just like, okay, yes, health is good for me, I shouldn't eat sugar. We're like, well, what happens when sugar does this? What happens in my body when I do that? We start to think from our own brain, we start to create. Well, by that creation process itself, by telling ourselves a story, we remember it better. And so then here's the last thing you gotta do if you wanna remember more stuff. The bottom of the page is recall, baby, recall. So what does recall mean? Recall is basically just like my creation notes after any reading session or study session and later in the afternoon and 24 hours after. So like 8 hours after and 24 hours after you read, do a recall session. So you're basically just recalling everything you know, but not from looking at this. You like, okay, yeah, sugar, I think there's something, sugar, inflammation, yeah, and then you just like write like the stuff. And what you'll notice is after you do this, it's like you again pulling from your own brain, not like looking for the answers like on the page or on the book. It's like you have to regurgitate it. And one of the best ways you can learn something, Jim Kwik also says this, you teach it. So like me teaching this concept to you, I'm understanding how the brain works a little bit better. I'm understanding how we can take notes a little bit better by teaching it. So if you really want to learn something, teach it to somebody else. And I think that's one of the greatest values I receive by doing videos like this. Because number one, when I film videos, I can be nervous. I have to overcome fears a lot of the time. So I get that value, but I also get to teach. So that's pretty cool. So if you want to learn more, if you want to remember more that you do learn, I highly recommend splitting the page in half. One side for notes, one side for creation, your own notes from your own mind, and then at the bottom for recall. And do a recall session after your study session, 8 hours after and 24 hours after. You will not regret it. You will remember so much more. It's changed my life. And now I'm able to explain concepts to people like they just kind of come out of me because they're in me. I remember them. So super beneficial, super beneficial. Hell yeah. Hell yeah to studying, dude. Give me a high five, Jansen. Oh, yeah. Enjoy your study time, guys. Until next time, be smart, think smart, and live with passion.